This week's presentation is going to explore our Connect to Learn program, which is our Bring Your Own Device program here at Gymea Technology High School. We'll talk to you a little bit about how that program is utilised for learning in our classrooms and how we ensure through positive conversations that our students here maintain that safe, respectful and successful use of their personal devices for their learning. So there is a lot of research out there that links to how success can be enhanced for our children by that partnership schools create with home. If we can communicate everything that we can home with you about the learning that's happening here at Gymea and about the different experiences your children are able to get involved in, not just with the use of their devices, but in their learning as a whole, then we see that growth in their potential and in their progress so much more prevalent by having that really close partnership with our families. So that communication home between teachers and parents is critical, and it means that everybody is on the same page with our students and your children's learning here at Gymea. It also means that those conversations you can have with them at home about their learning can increase that engagement and that excitement that they feel when they're here at school too. Those conversations you can begin with your child as a parent of a Year 6 student that is heading to high school next year here with us at Gymea means that we can start building that excitement and that confidence right now. So we're encouraging you to talk to them about our Head Start to High School program. Talk to them about the different activities that they're involving themselves in through our Edmodo platform. Talk to them about the 360-degree lessons that they've been able to watch and immerse themselves in, what the quizzes were about, what they learnt through those quizzes, and then talk to them about next year and what they're looking forward to, the different subjects that they're looking forward to studying, about meeting new people, and about the things that they're learning about through their new school. You could ask them something simple, like if they could tell you what their new year advisors' names are, as they've already introduced themselves through our Gymea Connect program. And keep that conversation going to make sure that they are feeling that excitement and they are building that confidence about their new journey ahead of them next year. For us, we are looking to regularly communicate with you all the time about what's happening here for your child's learning. We have a range of platforms that continually communicate news stories, events, and information about the curriculum and your child's assessments home to you in a succinct way. The most useful one-stop shop for our parents is our school website. It contains a whole range of links to a wealth of information about what's happening here at school, and not just extracurricular activities, but in learning as well. You can access just generalised information about the school, including bell times, who to contact for assistance across curriculum areas and wellbeing areas as well. And you can also access information about all of the assessment tasks that your child will have coming up for them across the school year. All of our assessment notifications across Year 7 to 12 are posted to the website, meaning that parents can go and access these notifications from home and be able to have those conversations with your child about what that assessment involves and how they can best prepare themselves for that assessment task. We also communicate home regularly in terms of the progress of our students here at Gymea within their learning. And one of the most important ways that parents like to receive that feedback is through their school reports. But we also have progress reports that our year advisors can send out and make contact with parents at home just to check in on each child's learning if parents are interested in gaining a little bit more information. So from that, parents are able to connect with the year advisors and make a phone call here to request those types of progress reports if they're looking to delve a little bit deeper into how their child is going with their learning. And you're also able to get in contact with any of the school staff at any point that you need to, just by calling through to the office and requesting to talk to either the year advisor, their class teacher, or the head teacher of that subject area if you have any questions about curriculum or assessment as well. So we really are looking for that engagement from home with you as well, because it is such a crucial part of ensuring success for your child and for our students here at Gymea. So the more that we can provide that ease of access to information for you, and the more that you do access our resources and have a good understanding about what your child is doing in their learning here every day at school, the more that you can make those conversations at home really pointed about their learning and get down into the nitty-gritty about what your child needs from their teachers, from you, and from their peers to assist with their learning. So, asking them to show you their workbooks, having a look at the learning that they did that day can be highly useful to you at home. But we know teenagers are teenagers, and quite often your questions may be met with a one-word response or perhaps even a grunt. So being able to have a look through their books and encouraging them to show you what they've done that day. Having a look at our online learning platforms through Moodle and Google Classroom too. And as well as that, having a look through the school website and upcoming assessments and the different tasks that are happening across the school means that you can have those really pointed conversations with your child and also ask those direct questions that can sometimes tease out a little bit more information from them too. It also lets them know that you are looking and that you are interested in what's happening within their learning, which they are, although sometimes secretly, very happy for. Of course, we are also encouraging you to get involved in all of the different information sessions that we provide as your child progresses through their high school journey. And there are lots of changes that happen throughout high school. Entering into Year 7 is a huge one, and for a lot of parents, it is daunting moving through that change between primary school and high school. While our information sessions are generally run through the school and are something that you are actually able to come in and attend, at the moment our information sessions are being held digitally due to the restrictions that we face this year. But that doesn't mean that the information within them isn't still important and isn't still of value to our parents at home. So jumping onto our website, jumping onto our digital information screencasts that we're putting together for you, and taking the time to listen through it and be a part of those different information sessions that we are offering will help you to feel connected to us. But it will also provide you with that confidence that you know what's coming up next for your child. So we are encouraging you to also get involved in the activities that we're running here as well. Get involved in the Head Start to High School website. Sit down with your child and watch those virtual lessons. Help them with the quizzes and take our virtual school tour with them. And as your child moves through high school and hopefully restrictions ease and we are able to run more normalized activities that we would have in the past, get involved in those activities as well. Celebrating everything your child has an interest in and is able to get involved in at school is so worthwhile, and we would love for our students to leave Gymea when they finish Year 12 knowing that they jumped in and participated in everything that they could and that they have those wonderful memories to fall back on. The last thing that you may be interested in engaging in is joining our school's P&C. The P&C meet on the first Tuesday of every month, and at the moment those meetings are running online due to the restrictions. But our P&C are an active group who look for ways that they can assist the school, often by providing new facilities for our students. The most notable ones that our P&C have helped organise for us recently is the purchase and installing of a brand new ceiling fan for the hall. And they also assisted in purchasing 2 water cooling stations, which our students absolutely love and are able to fill up their drink bottles with cold water that stays cold for them throughout the day. So that's something that you may also be interested in joining and being a part of organising those types of things for our students here at school too. Our students here at Gymea and your children don't learn like we learned when we were back in high school. They are a very collaborative, very social bunch, and they learn best when they are working with each other. They also, as I mentioned earlier, are digital natives, meaning that they are so used to having that immediate access to information that the internet and their devices bring to them. So for us here at Gaimir, we really hit the mark for our students best by delivering learning to them in a way that is of meaning to them and makes sense to them. And being able to incorporate that authentic, seamless use of their devices, of technology, and access to the information through the internet means that we are tailoring learning directly to the needs of our students. Technology also allows our students to be collaborative with each other, to create documents and presentations, and even objects that they are actually able to 3D print or laser cut. Creating those types of things together using technology and being able to explore that problem solving and critical thinking side of that creativity as well are those critical skills that set them up for success in life after high school. Digital technologies also means that our kids have that anywhere, anytime access to their learning. And one of the things that we have seen grow for us out of remote learning is that development of that real, authentic use of our online learning platforms right across the school. We've seen the development of a consistent whole school homework policy. So our students are able to continue their learning through their devices at a time that is best suited to them, making sure that the learning that they started here at school in the classroom doesn't just stop when the bell goes, but they continue to look through and grow from those lessons. And this is the crux of our Bring Your Own Device policy. And for us, it's our program that we call Connect to Learn, or C2L for short. So Connect to Learn means bringing whatever device feels comfortable for you. And that includes the use of mobile phones as a learning tool. We don't ban mobile phones here at Gaimir because they do provide access to a wealth of information, just as a laptop or a tablet would. Rather, our focus is teaching our kids how to use their device, whichever device they have chosen to bring to school, for their learning in a successful and respectful way, making sure that they are safe digital citizens on any device that they're using, and making sure that all of their interactions that they are having on that device and the way in which they are using that device for learning is in a respectful and a responsible way. As we teach our students to use their devices successfully, it's allowing them to more actively use that device for the things we want them to use them for. So that collaboration with each other, that critical thinking, and the chance to be creative with each other, to problem solve with each other in that collaborative social world that they absolutely thrive in. Our students love teamwork. They love to be able to bounce off each other, to get feedback from each other about whether or not somebody else thinks that they're on the right track too, and to build that confidence to keep moving forward. It's the way that we see our students these days being the most successful that they can be. And technology as a whole provides that opportunity to our students. So we're very lucky here at Gaimir that we are a technology-based high school, and we're also a dual platform school. We have a technology centre that is large enough to cater for an entire year group at one time, all with access to either a Mac or a PC. And the centre is used not only in technology classes, but right across the curriculum. We also have some outstanding and very unique technology in our school library that enables our students to collaborate with each other and build and share some incredible multimedia projects. But our C2L program also gives our students that individualised access to technology right at their fingertips through their own personal device that is personalised and unique to them. Each year we have a team of junior students called our C2L team that help our Year 7 students set up and connect their personal devices to our network, ready for use in their learning. We also have a digital device guide that is available on the Head Start website for you to read that may assist you when deciding on what type of device to purchase for your child for next year. So to end this presentation, at our in-school Parent Head Start workshops each year, we've always asked our current Year 7 students to present to the parents a little bit about how they use their devices for learning in the classroom. They are always so passionate about sharing this with you, and to ensure that you have the chance to hear from them, we have a short video attached to this week's information that our current Year 9 students put together when they were in Year 7. It's well worth a watch to hear from them how they enjoy using their devices back when they were in Year 7, but they still enjoy using their devices in the same manner this year in Year 9 as well. So thank you for taking the time to view this screencast and enjoy exploring the rest of the site.